Hey, welcome to The Scroll Self-Publishing. If you are yet to subscribe on my YouTube channel, I kindly request you subscribe and click on the notification button and you comment, like and share before you start this video. Thank you very much. Hey, in this tutorial, I'll be walking you through on how you can upload your book on Amazon KDP. This is a process that involves different stages. I will assume you have your book, you have your front cover, and you have your back cover. Then with the 3 files, I'm going to be walking you through how you can go through these processes. What do you need when it comes to uploading your book on Amazon? Here are the list of what you need. You need your book details, you need your interior and cover backs file for Kindle and Paperback. This tutorial will cover how you can upload your book, your Kindle file, and your Paperback file. Now, what are those book details? Your book titles and subtitles, your author name. I believe your book will have an author name. You need to have your categories, book descriptions, keywords that can make your book rank faster. Now, you need your interior and cover back files. These are interior files and cover back files for Kindle and Paperback. For Kindle file format, your interior must be in KPF. I'm going to walk you through now. You can use Kindle Create to quickly format your book written in Word file and will be converted to KPF. And also your cover back must be a JPEG file. Now, when it comes to your paperback file format, it must be in PDF. Your interior, which is the manuscript, must be in PDF, and the cover back must be in PDF. I'll walk you through the process. After gathering what you need, what will be the next thing to do? That will be stages in upload, in Kindle book upload. We have 3 stages that is involved when it comes to uploading. First is having your details as mentioned. Second involve paper, either your Kindle or your paperback content. Now the last stage is Kindle and paperback rights and pricing. Now let's assume you have all these files on ground. You have your book in Word or a doc file. You have your cover back, that's the front page of your cover. You have your back cover, and you have your book details. Here I'm going to be opening this for you. It is advisable before upload that you have your book details aligned on either a notepad or in as a doc file, so it will be easy for you to walk through the process by just copying and pasting what is required, your details, into your account. Now, as mentioned earlier, here is a notepad details of the book I'm about to upload. Now see the way it is aligned. I have my title, I have my subtitle. If possibly you have a purchased ISBN, you can put your ISBN number both for paperback and for ebook, which is Kindle. Now align your category after a search, and you know where you are going to place the book. Put it together in a notepad. Your book category is going to be probably teachers and students mentoring as required for this book. Have your Kindle, because when it comes to category, you are allowed to put your book in 3 categories for Kindle and 3 categories for paperback. Here it has been aligned. Now have your book descriptions, have it written or copied down in a notepad. Then have your keywords. Those keywords you are going to be using, because when it comes to uploading, you need like 7 backend keywords for paperback and 7 backend keywords for Kindle file. Now for easy navigation, I have all these details saved on a notepad. Now you can also do the same by having all your book details typed in a notepad. Now let's go to the interior and cover back files. Kindle file format, the interior must be a KPF file. Now the question is, how can I turn that doc file? I only have a doc file as my manuscript. I don't have any other format. How can I turn it into a KPF file? To convert your doc file to a KPF file, which is Kindle package format file, you have to have a Kindle Create software or app on your PC. And here is the Kindle Create. And how do you get this? You can click on a link link below that will redirect you to where you are going to download Kindle Create for your PC in my description below. I already did a video previously. You can check my description below to click on the link on how you can convert your file from doc or format your book using Kindle Create. Now here, create new. Then here you have reflowable, comic, and print replica. Because my file is a reflowable file, just read it. You can watch my video. I explain all these things better. Now leave it on reflowable, then click on continue. Okay, choose file. The file to upload in this section will be a doc file as stated here. Then choose file, then you locate where the file is. Here is the book I want to publish, Tiny Habits, a brand new you. Then click on the doc file and choose opened. Now this software automatically converts the doc file for formatting. Then after this, you have import successful. Then click on continue. Getting started. Now you can as well just still rearrange your file here by skipping down, type down. Then you can add spacing if the spacing has been readjusted. Now I can as well change this to, this is 1.32. I can readjust the spacing, but I still like the way the spacing is here. Now I'll choose to leave it. There are some files whereby you will need to still adjust the spacing, increase the spacing or reduce the spacing when it comes to file editing. Now after you are done with the editing, what is the next thing to do is just to export this file. Now coming to this file, you can either export the file as a KPF file, which is recommended for Kindle and for print, or if you need an ePub file, which can be uploaded on Ingram Spark. If you are publishing your book on Ingram Spark, you export also as an ePub file. Sometimes you have to export for the two, but because this tutorial is majorly on Amazon KDP, I will only export as KPF file. You export, click on export, and that will be all. A document, now a file will pop up for you to save. Then you're done with converting your book from a doc to KPF, Kindle package format. For the Kindle format file, we have the front cover and we have the KPF file. Then let's move to paperback file formats. When it comes to paperback file formats, your interior manuscript or interior file or your manuscript must be in PDF and your cover back must be in PDF. Now I don't have these two. How can I get these two from the doc file I have? And here, let me walk you through the process. Let's go to the doc file. Here is the doc file. Click on file, then go to export, then go to create PDF. Click on this and create PDF. This way automatically converts your doc file to a PDF file. You can choose where to save this, choose where to save it, then click publish. Now you have your PDF file. What's the number of pages? We have 106 pages and all. Now we have been able to have for paperback a PDF interior file. Now let's go to the cover back. This cover back involves a little process because unlike Kindle format, the cover back is just the front cover. But for paperback, the cover back will be both front and back cover. Now from the files that I have both the front cover and the back cover, but they are separate. Now in this session, I'm going to be walking you through how you can merge the two such that when you submit the file, it will not be rejected by Amazon, maybe for another editing or like that. Now the first thing you take note is the number of pages of your interior file, and we have 106. Then after this, go to your Google. Here is your Google, typed KDP calculator. Now here is KDP cover calculator. You click on this. What do we need this site for? All we need this site for is just to calculate the dimension of the cover back. Now also we can also still download the templates. Now these are the details of what is required. Binary type, you put in your paperback. Because we are are going to publish paperback. Now interior type is black and white. You can choose to, depending on the type of your interior type, it will be premium color, it could be standard color, but here it's black and white. Now paper type, our paper type is white paper. Then reading direction should be left to the right. Then measurement is in inches. Now trim size, now this trim size is very important. This book is published on 6x9 trim size. Now you can choose, we have different trim size of this. I'll be doing some videos on how you can understand this trim size and how you can publish your book. But this book will be published is published with a trim size of 6x9. This is 6x9 inches. You click on it. Now number of pages is very important. Now this is 106. Then you click on enter to calculate the dimension of how you are going to lay the cover back. Now for the full cover, you just have to have the dimension will be 12.489 by 9.25 for both the front and back cover. This is very important. You can pen this down because it will be useful when it comes to laying those front and back together on Canva. Then on this page also, you click on download template. This template is very important to creating the cover back. Having downloaded the template, then you extract the PNG file only. Having done with that, go to canva.com. If you don't have any account with Canva, you can create or sign up for an account. Then when you get there, just click on create a design. Then you have this list of menus and go to custom size. Click on custom size, then convert this unit to inches, then put in the dimension that you got, that full cover dimension that you got initially. This full cover, this is it, full cover 12.489 by 9.25. Then go to your Canva and set your dimension for 9 by 9.25. Great. For some of us that are graphics designer, or you are good when it comes to designing, you may directly design on this particular dimension, both your front and back cover, but nevertheless you need the template to know how you are going to align your text and your images such that it will not pass the boundary that is required of it. Now those of us that possibly we have our front or back and back cover separately, I'm still going to tell you how you are going to lay those front and back cover on this particular dimension. But two things can be done to develop or create your back cover for your paperback. You can either design directly using the dimension, or you have your front and back cover separately and you just merge the two together. But in this video, I have my front and back cover separately that I'm going to be merging together. Now the first thing to do after this dimension is to go to upload. Click on upload files. We are going to be uploading 3 files. That's the paperback template, then the front and the back cover. Then there will be a pop-up of where you save those files. Let me go to where I save the file. Then now as you can see, I have the front, I have the back, and I have the paperback. Let me bring these two in first. Now with these 3 files in Canva, you can click this, then align the templates to the edge of the dimension, then click on the front cover, align it to the edge. Having done this, confirm that all the text in your cover back are not touching the red lines. And how do you confirm it? You can click on this transparency button and just check maybe those your text file are not covering that. And yes, this is it. None of the text files are touching the red lines, and these are the boundaries. Your text must be within the red space. Now you also go to the upload, then pick up your back cover so you can align that too. Now you can see both has been aligned. Now having done this, just click on the front, then right click, then go to show layers. Then this is a show layer, so you can delete this particular template. You delete it, so you just have your back cover. With this, you can download this as PDF. And how can you do that? Go to share, then click on download. Here under file type, you click on PDF print, then you come here, you click on download. I think PDF print, best for digital use. Click on CMYK, then click on download. Here you already have your paperback cover back designs in PDF. Now having done with this, it means that for Kindle files format we have our complete files, and for paperback we have our complete files. Now let's go to upload. Now move to your KDP Amazon dashboard and let's upload the book. This is KDP dashboard. You have your bookshelf, you have your reports, you have your community and marketing. Because this account doesn't have any book, that is why I can't show you. I will not be able to show you the report. I will have shown you how the report looks like, but after this book comes to life, the report is going to change. Now let's go to create. To upload your book on Amazon KDP, you click on create. Now once you click on this create, you have what would you like to create. Now we have series of books, book formats that you can create. You can pick any option, but in this tutorial we are going to be uploading a Kindle ebook format and a paperback format. Hardcover, you can upload your hardcover, but for hardcover there are designated trim size files that you can upload. You may not be able to have all trim sizes for hardcovers, but with that you can still upload some trim sizes like 6x9 and also. Now if your book are just series books, whereby you have your series page, they are series books, then you can create a series page for your book. Now let's go through Kindle ebook first. Click on create ebook, then you have here we have Kindle ebook details. This is where we are going to be uploading our details. Type in our details, those ones in the notepad, and also we have the next stage that's involved ebook content. This is the stage whereby you upload your content and the pricings and all. Now here I'm not going to be walking you through completely how you can search for your keywords, how you can write your book descriptions, because I'm going to just show you simplest way using ChatGPT on how you can create all those things. But there are some methods, and both manual and paid tools that you can use for to generate all these keywords, and I will not be going through in details. What I will be doing today in this tutorial is just to show you how to upload your book, believing that you have all your details intact. And some of my subsequent video may also still show to you how you can find all those details, like how you can write your book description, how you can get your keywords, how you can know the category that you can put your book and all. But today is just to upload book. Just work with me. The first thing here is language. Choose your primary language. Sometimes your book may be in other languages, or it may be in other language like Spanish, like German, like French, whichever language. Just click on this and put whichever. But this book is just in English language and all. Now the next thing is your book title. Enter your book title as it appears on your book cover. Now once there is any disparity between how you type in your book titles and the ones on the book cover, it may be rejected. Make sure what is on the book cover is what you type into this book title. Now I have this in my type into my notepad. I just copy and paste here. Now the second thing is your subtitles. Subtitles are important, and most of the time make sure your title consists of keywords, major keywords that you are targeting. Now your subtitle too, we have sometimes most people may not like to put subtitle, but most cases subtitles are needed just to be able to gather more keywords for your book in order for your book to rank more or faster on Amazon or any other publishing sites you are publishing. Now I have my subtitle here, a practical guide to level up every areas of your life. Now I copy it, then paste here. Now the next thing is what a series. Is your book in series? If you have your books in series, you can do this. What is just to add the series series title and the series description, such that when you upload the next series of the book, both will be aligned together on Amazon as series books. Now this is edition number. If you have your book to be in different editions, as you will have books in maybe you have book as first edition, second editions, then you can put the edition number here. But since this book is not in editions, you can skip this because it is optional. Now author, enter the primary author or contributor. Pen names are allowed. This is written. Now what do we mean by pen name? Pen names are names author uses instead of their real name. Sometimes you may not want to use your name for a particular book or the other, or you may want to build a particular topic or a niche using another name. It is well accepted. Now you can use other names. You can just make sure that the name you are using has not been used on Amazon, so it will not be confusing for buyers or customers to locate your book on Amazon. Here in this book, you put in your name, your first name and your last name. You can also include contributors in your book, but most of the time for self-publishers it may not be needed, but it's also still well accepted. Now for this book, I'll just put in my primary author name and the last author name, and the next thing will be book descriptions. Book descriptions summarize your book. How do you generate book descriptions? You can make use of Kindle Premium or you can just make use of ChatGPT, but here you have gathered informations or you have written your book one way or the other, and if you can do this on your own, you can. But if you can't, you can make use of ChatGPT. Let me show you how you can do that on ChatGPT. I wrote something. I uploaded this book and I told ChatGPT, write a short attention grabbing description about this book, and ChatGPT went through the book and was able to develop a summary of this book. You can make use of this for your description. And also I wrote again, write a description that will contain keywords that can make this book rank faster, and ChatGPT develops this particular description. Now if you know that you may not be able to do it on your own, you can seize the privilege of ChatGPT to do this for you. And also this is just a bonus for every one of us. ChatGPT is $20 for if you are to subscribe. But if you know you need ChatGPT, a pro version being sold for $20, you can subscribe with me for just 5,000 naira. $20 is too much, but for pro version, subscribe with me for 5,000 naira. If you need this, kindly click on my WhatsApp link on my description box just for you to have access after payment, or you ask more questions on that after clicking on that link. This is the description I generated. Then you copy the descriptions, then do some tweak. Now with this, there are still some other ways that you can write your book description, but one thing I want you to understand is just that you can still embed keywords that will make your book rank faster in your descriptions. There are still some ways you can do that, but in my subsequent videos you can see that. Now this is just to upload. And the next thing on this is publishing rights. Now this publishing rights, I own the copyright and I own necessary publishing rights. That is if you have worked on the book on yourself. But if you know that one way or the other, you just maybe you downloaded the book and you just did some little tweak, illustration, the work is not for you, it's a public domain work, then you choose public domain. Everything has its own consequence, but not for now. Now you click on I own the copyright. I'm walking you through a book that you created or you develop on your own. Now the next thing here is sexually explicit image or title. Does your book contain this? No. Reading age, there's no reading age, there's no minimum age. Your book is for it's for general purpose. Now primary marketplace, you can choose to target different marketplace in this list. For example, .com is for US and large, and we have .in, we have .co for UK, we have .de, we have for France, we have for Spain, and we have for Italy, and we have for Japan and all. You can choose to target a particular marketplace, but for .com US, it is advisable for you to target what US because of the broad audience in US. Now, I leave my primary marketplace to be US. Does that mean my book cannot be sold in other marketplaces? No, your book can still be sold in other marketplaces. But what it means is just that your primary target is what is US. The next one is category. When it comes to book details, there are some important part of these book details that you must not take for granted when it comes to ranking your book fast, making sales. One of it is just your book descriptions. Another one is your category. Categories is where you place your book. In time past, and KDP, you can put your book in different categories, even where it's not needed. Even where, for example, this is a personal development book, you can put it in a category that talks about farming. You can put it in a category that talks about different things that is not even relating to your category. But in this time, you cannot just put your book in different category again. Once you do that, it may result into blocking of your book and probably termination of the account. You have to look for where your book can be placed that mostly describe the type of books that you have written. Now, choose the category. I have worked that there's a way you search for category and you choose your category. You can either use paid tools. Most of the time, I use my publisher Rocket. This is a paid tools. You would have heard most publisher talks about this particular tools, Publisher Rocket. Publisher Rocket is a very, very good tool to searching out keywords, to analyze competitors, and to select categories for your book. And most of the time, when you use this software, it makes work easier. But if you don't have this software, you want to use free tools, you can make use of Amazon Marketplace to search out your category. And this is once you are on Amazon. You click on all and you click on books. I'm clicking on books. Then you go to bestseller books. Then you have you click on bestsellers, Amazon.com. Then you have your books. This will show you all different categories where you can place your book. Like, for example, this kind of books is a self-help book. You will just dive into the self-help book. Under self-help, we have a lot of niches whereby you can pick your categories, and there are some other things you need to do to be able to know the right categories you will put your book, but that will not be in this video. You can check my subsequent video for that on how to select good categories for your book. Okay, when it comes to categories, since I have my categories here already searched, I will just be imputing it directly. The first one is Kindle ebook. You just click on category, then it brings you down here. Then you have your add category, then select one. I'm putting the second one, Kindle book, religion and spirituality. Then go to religion and spirituality, click on religion and spirituality. The next is Christian book and Bibles. Then subcategory Christian books and Bible, you select. Then the next one is Christian living. Then this is it, Christian living. Then the last thing here is spiritual growth. Then here there's no spiritual growth there. Then you come to the placement, spiritual growth, and you have spiritual growth there. Then when you are done with this, all you just have to do is add another category. Now once the third one is what Kindle books, yes, foreign language. You can go to foreign languages, then followed by German. When you click on German, you have your German, followed by personal growth and self-help. Personal development and self-help. Here you will find personal development and self-help. Now, having done with this, the three categories, now you click on save categories. Now, it is very important, as I've said earlier, that once you are in your book details, these three things are important: your book description, your categories, and your keyword. This is what makes your book sells or rank faster on Amazon KDP. Now let's move to keywords. I have my keywords keyword, 7 back-end keyword. I'm going to be selecting from the ones I got from ChatGPT. Yeah, sometimes ChatGPT can help you when it comes to searching for that keyword, but if you cannot use ChatGPT, you can still make use of Amazon Marketplace, because most people most time they search for more keywords on Amazon Marketplace. Okay, maybe precisely let me use Amazon Marketplace to be able to find keywords for this. Now, if you are to find keywords on Amazon Marketplace, you go to this menu, click on New Incognito Mode. What this does is just that it prevents your histories from being repeated. Maybe on Amazon Marketplace you have searched for one thing or the other. It will not make this thing to be repeated. Most of the time when you search based on the structure of the browser, it keeps history. Instead of giving you a new search, it's going to bring up searches based on those you have found earlier on your browser. But incognito doesn't do that. Incognito doesn't keep histories. Now, anytime you open your incognito mode, you are starting afresh. Now, on the incognito mode, search for Amazon.com. Here, on the search box, you go to categories, choose books. Then based on the kind of books you've written, you can just look for the keywords, targeted keywords. Like for example, in this book I'm uploading, talk much on habits, building habits, brand new. It's a personal development book. Then I can just type in habits first. Habit. Now once I'm typing habits, there are other keywords that's going to come out with habit. These are keywords that are being typed on Amazon. But note, there are some things that are not accepted on when you are typing in your keywords. You don't use the word free, you don't use the word Kindle, you don't use the word bestseller, you don't use author names. This, you must take note of this. Once you keep taking note of this, it will reduce the chances of Amazon reacting to whatsoever negatively to a book or your account. Now, make sure the keywords you are going to be using are strictly what you get and what people say. Like for example, this is Habitos Atomicos James Clear. This is the name of a person and the name of a book. You may not literally use that. Now, you can use habits for success. You can use this. This is habits and tracker journal. This thing can be used. And how do you use it? You just have to get like 7 backend keywords and use this. You type in another thing, like for example, personal development. Now you have more keywords showing beneath the keyword you have searched. These are what people search for, and since you're able to get that, you can use them as your back end keywords. But more so, you can ask ChatGPT to give you current keyword that will make your book rank faster, like I did earlier at this spot. Here I asked ChatGPT that give me list of keywords that can help the book reach a lot of buyers on Amazon, and here are the keywords. I have folks that uses stuff like this and it works for them and they make sales. But also I'll be doing subsequent videos on how you can get category using free tools and paid tools later in my subsequent video. Just try and subscribe on my YouTube channel so that when all this video comes in, you'll be able to see them directly. Thank you. And if you need more training on how you can publish, self-publish, you can click on my WhatsApp link below in the description box. Now, having done with all these details here, the next thing to do is to click on save and continue. Now, moving to the next stage, which is Kindle ebook content. After you have uploaded your details, here we have complete. You have upload your manuscript, add DRM, that's digital rights management. What this does is just that it restricts unauthorized access to copy of your book. Now the next thing is just upload your manuscript. Sometimes you may not click on it, sometimes you can click on it. Now the manuscript you are going to be uploading here is a KPF file, as we did earlier using our Kindle Create. Now here we click on upload manuscript, go to where these files are saved and you have your Kindle files. This is its KPF file. This is KPF file. Click on tiny habits, then open, and this uploads. After this upload successfully, you go to uploading ebook cover. Now you can either use cover creator that provided by KDP, or you upload your cover, but most times just create your cover on your own and just upload it. Then you click on upload your cover, because I already have the cover. Then upload cover file, and you go to to that same document, your same spot, upload this front cover, and you click on open. AI generated content. Amazon does not want AI generated content. They want unique work. But in this recent age, a lot of people uses AI, and they know that okay, even publisher uses AI. You are not meant to use AI for everything, but AI can give you outlines and you develop your content yourself. And here you can choose no. I choose no, and I choose yes sometimes. And once I choose yes, because I use AI in some text, here I just click some section with extensive editing. I click on this, then I type in chat GPT but images I use none, and translation I use none. There are some books that I may not use AI. I'll just choose no once I know that the work is basically for me. But it's not every time you may choose yes. You have to be careful sometimes. But I have some of my books where I say I use AI, some sections with extensive editing, and it's been accepted. Now once this comes to life too, I'll let you know. Now the next thing on this is just to launch preview. Now after launching preview, you have a template or prototype of what your book will look like on Amazon. Then you can just back. After a launch preview, you'll be required to put in your ISBN. If you have a purchased ISBN, you can put it and the publisher name. This is optional though. You can just submit. Once you submit, it means Amazon is going to generate an ISBN for your ebook. Then you click on submit, save and continue rather. Now enroll my book in KDP Select. This is a program that gives privilege to people to read your book, camp read, and you make money while people read your book. You can choose to enroll. You can choose not to enroll. Once you enroll on KDP Select, for 90 days, the book will be on KDP Select. People can read and you will get paid. But for this book, I don't want to enroll it on KDP Select. Even if you do not enroll while uploading, you can still enroll even when the book is live and all. Then territory. All territories you are fine, except if you have some individual territories you are targeting. Now primary marketplace is Amazon.com. Then when it comes to pricing, royalty and distribution, select a royalty plan, set your Kindle ebook list price below. We have 35%. You can either choose 35% or 70%. What does it mean? It means that once you choose 35%, you can still publish this book on other online publishing sites, such that even if Amazon sees those content in that site, they may not terminate or see your book as a public domain book. But once you choose 70%, it means that Amazon have the right to sell your book solely. They solely have the right to sell your book. You may not be required to sell. You cannot sell the book on other platforms except if your book has a purchase ISBN. Now that is what is 70%. Now I want this book to be sold solely on Amazon. That's why I'm choosing 70%. Now let's go to price. To set a price list, it must be between $2.99 to $9.99. Now how do we set this price? Firstly, you go to Amazon.com. For this, you can go to Amazon.com, type in personal development books. It's already in the list of suggestions, Amazon suggestions. Then click on to know how those kind of books are being priced, so that you will not price lower than what is expected or price higher than what is expected. Now we have books on habits being given different prices. These are paperback. Paperback ranges from 9.89 and all. Now let me check the average price using my BookBean. BookBean will bring the average price up and up, but you can still check it. For Kindle, these are hardcover, these are Kindle. For Kindle, this is 12.99. You cannot just put that book 12.99 for a start. There are also other books that are ranking higher. You have to set your price low. Now, for my book, I can choose to put it like 5.99 for a start, based on the type of book it is. This is 5.9 now. Automatically, all other marketplace will update their price list based on the price I put at this .com marketplace, US marketplace. And what will be your royalty? You will be having 70% of those royalty. And what will be the price? Once this book is being sold, you receive 4.16 as a royalty. Your price is being set. Now let's publish our book. Publish your Kindle book. Having published your Kindle, we are going to be waiting for confirmation from Amazon. It will still be on review, but we can start our paperback almost immediately. Now you click on start your paperback because we have all our files, so we can start the uploads of the paperback. Once you start the paperback, automatically you'll have your book details automatically saved for upload. Then let's roll down. We have the title, the subtitles still the same. We have the name, but we have descriptions, so as explained. Then publishing rights as explained initially. Primary audience, and you may know this, is this sexually? No. Now primarymarketplace.com. The only thing you will need to do here is to choose another set of category. It may not be the same from the Kindle category. Make sure you choose another kinds of category different from the Kindle ones, just to broaden your reach when the book is launched to life. Now choose category. This is book category. Then you have education and teaching. Select one, go to education and teaching. School and teaching also, subcategory school and teaching. Then you have teachers and students mentoring book. Then another category, teachers can come here. Placement, teachers, and this is it, and mentoring. You've added this. Then add another category. For another category, I have books, then business and money, then management. Now, having done this, you have the 3 categories. Then you save categories. Let's move to keywords. Now, these keywords are for Kindle uploads. Now, you can as well still change all these keywords and put a new keyword for paperbacks to broaden your reach. Now, let's quickly do that. Now, having done this, put in your 7 keywords. Publication date and release date are the same. Then release date. Then click on save and continue. This is paperback content. Here you upload your content, and it's very important. The first thing here is just ISBN. You may add your own ISBN if you know you have your ISBN purchased, but most of the time you may not need to purchase ISBN. Amazon ISBN is still okay to sell your book. You get a free ISBN from KDP. But if you know that you want to publish your book more than one online site, that's some advantages, like you publish your books on other online self-publishing sites like Ingram, like Lulu, like Kobo, Lucatin, like Publishers Drive. You can get a particular ISBN, so you can broaden your reach. Now for this book, I want to get free ISBN from Amazon, but if you know you have your ISBN, just click on add ISBN and put in your ISBN and the publisher name, that's the imprint. Then click on get free ISBN, assign ISBN. ISBN has been given to this book and this is it. Then you continue. Print option, black and white interior with cream paper. Nope. The book is to be published in black and white interior with white paper. Then you leave this like this. This is how it's going to look. But if it's for this is how it's going to look. If it's for this is how it's going to look. And if it's for this is how it's going to look, depending. But their prices will be different. Print prices will be different. But I choose to go for black and white interior with white paper. I still have my book. Let's go to trim size. Trim size, this book is published in 6 by 9 inches. There are some other. If you have your book published on different size, These are sizes at which you can publish book, and if you have custom size, you can still put in your custom size here. But this book is published in 6 by 9 inches. Now, bleed. What do you understand by bleed? Peradventure you use images inside your book that spans to the edge. Now you will have to use bleed. This bleed means that you have some images in your manuscripts that extended to the edge. Now when you have images that get to the edge, you will have to choose bleed just to add more measurements to your dimensions. Now, but this book does not have images that extends the edge of the page. Now I choose no bleed. Then now paperback cover finish. It may be matte or glossy. Most times I choose glossy. Then upload manuscripts. Now the manuscript you are going to be uploading here is the PDF cover for paperback files. Now you click on upload and you go to this is the cover back, this is the book in PDF. Then you click, then you open. Then for cover back, you click on upload a cover already have. Then upload your cover. Then this is the tiny habit cover, upload front and back. Then having done that, AI generated content, yes. Then selected extensive editing chat GPT, and what the images none, translations none. Then you have launch preview. This launch preview is going to tell you how your book is going to look like. Now if there are any errors, it's going to display it. This is a preview of your book, and check it, look at how your book is going to look like. And this is it, this is the book. Then you can just click approve. Then here is the printing cost, $2.3. Then save and continue for the last stage pricing. For pricing, territory, all territory, marketplace, and is now for pricing royalty. The minimum price you can give to this is 3.83, and the maximum price for book is $2.50. But most of the time I just tell folks, if you cannot search for that book on Amazon, make sure your royalty is at least $5. Now here for my book, if I put 11.99 and I have a royalty 4.89, I can as well make the book 12.99, so I have my royalty to be at least $5. 5.49 is still okay. Now what you can do to increase your sale is just that those in your for pounds, for euro, you can as well change it to 12 if you cannot use the method. And also you can use the method of checking for the minimum price used for the type of your book you are publishing, so to know the kind of price you are going to be giving to the book. Now after pricing up the book, the next thing is just to click on publish your paperback. Now finally, you have been able to publish your book, your paperback, on Amazon. Now the only thing we'll just be expecting is for us to get the book is in review. After like 3 days, or the book will be published to life if there are no issues. Now we have been able to publish this book, and this is how you can publish on Amazon with just separately designed front cover, separately designed back cover, and a doc file of your of your manuscript, KDP. Thank you very much. If you are here to subscribe on my YouTube, kindly subscribe, shares, like and comment. This is the only advantage you can give to me with this free